2025 is coming to an end, and it's time to reflect on the year that passed and look at what's ahead. Other than, of course, trying to figure out who wins the World Cup in football next year, what's on everyone's mind will be what's next for ocean logistics. In the studio with me today, I have two great minds to discuss this theme and to unfold their views. Lars Jensen, Chief Executive Officer of consultancy firm Vespucci Maritime. Johan Siesgaard, Chief Product Officer at Maersk of the ocean business. Welcome both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll talk Red Sea disruptions, we'll talk new ocean networks, technologic landmarks, among other things. But we'll kick it off with, you could say, a view of which trends we think will be the most interesting to look at to understand 2026.
I think I can mention a couple at least coming to mind. The first one, maybe the most obvious, is this theme of volatility or geopolitical instability. That has for sure been a big trend in the last 5 years. And when we look forward, it's a trend that I consider will stay with us and continue to define liner shipping in the years to come. Many of our customers coming here, it will be one of the first questions they ask about. It could sound like a Red Sea question. It could sound like, what do you think about the next tariff implications and so on. But this concept of volatility and how to design solutions and supply chains for this is a key theme. I think a second theme in my mind is how we are connecting the liner networks or the ocean networks with the landside network. This could of course be in the terminals, so in the hubs and in the gateways, where we have seen quite a things moving in the last couple of years, and I think this could be something to watch in the coming years as well. And then the last trend I wanted to mention is the sustainability and the need to think about green fuels. It's an area surrounded by a lot of uncertainty these days. The difficult thing is that when we make a ship decision, it's a 30-year decision, so we cannot not think about that now. It's sort of ingrained in our whole planning for the future, and certainly something that we are seeing as a key trend in the coming years.
I would look at a couple of other trends I think are important, but I would also want to differentiate between what I would tend to call signal and noise. The noise, to some degree, is also the volatility. I agree we're going to have volatility, but it's linked to the dumpster fire of geopolitical issues that we're seeing. It's the US trade war, it's increasing geopolitical strife, all these other issues. And that's going to create a lot of the volatility. But underneath that, I see a more long-term trend, or rather trends, plural. One is we're heading into a usual cyclical oversupply cycle. That's what we have seen before. That's one of the signals. The other signal is we are going to see the wider Asia-Africa region increasingly play a role in global trade, driven not only by economics, but also by demographics. That's going to change it. And because of those trends, basically see the rest half of this decade, it's a positioning game between all the different supply chain providers out there in terms of we are entering this new realm where Asia, Africa means a lot more. That's going to change the competitive landscape.
So 2026 is sort of the odd one out. It's a different animal, but from 27 and onwards, there are some similarities in the structural issues.
Exactly. You can say if it hadn't been for all the geopolitical turmoil and the trade wars, 6 would be the ramp up on this one. But 26, the way I see it, will have nothing to do with the overall trend. It's all going to be noise and volatility.